Beast TV is proudly supported by the official voice of the Beast, 101.9 Dog FM. Local trail reports weekdays at 6:10 p.m.
Today on Beast TV, we'll check out what's happening on the trails, catch up with the past president of Beast, find out about the upcoming Beast meeting, and find out how you can help out. These stories and more as Beast TV starts now. Hello and welcome back to another edition of Beast TV. I'm your host, Corinne Hunt. I heard of a rumor that manufacturers have begun announcing their 2013 snowmobiles. In fact, March 19th will be the chance to see them firsthand in the Sunsplex in Ottawa. If you still haven't been able to attend the club meeting, this might just be your chance. This month, the meeting will be held at Jim's Garage on Thursday, March 1st. Starting at 8 p.m. Now let's check in with Andrew and Dave to find out if we are able to sled to the meeting.
It's been a pretty bad week for weather, but as you predicted, Dave, it looks like the March snow has arrived, and looks like more is in the forecast. So what's the status of the trails?
Well, I'm just getting home from a big Gas Bay trip, but the groomers are starting to roll as the snow is still falling. For the most part, the trails are still listed as limited, however, we're moving a few up to open as we speak. And it looks like the groomer operators will appreciate that short break they had last week as there wasn't much snow.
Our Gas Bay trip was epic, and it looks like we brought the snow back with us. Stay tuned to the website over the next couple of weeks as the snow begins to fade away, and we will continue to keep you updated where you can ride.
This new snow is awesome. It looks like that it just might be what we need to save our season. After the break, we'll check in with Andrew, who has caught up with the past president of the Beast, and find out how his experiment worked out.
Beast TV is brought to you by Beckwith Auto Center for all your automotive needs. Black's Corners Motorsports, Polaris, the way out. Central Plumbing, flushing your worries away. And by Mementos Signs and Awards, promotions, and now rubber stamps too.
I caught up with Jim Lackey, past president of the Beast Snowmobile Club. Jim, welcome. Jim, I was reading the newsletter last year, and you had an experiment that you were trying out. I wonder how that went this year.
Well, Andrew, the experiment was a bit of a success and a bit of a failure of sorts. In my newsletter, I had a message about getting out of snowmobiling, getting more into the biking and what have you. And I think after the first week and a half of grooming, watching all my buddies riding by and telling me what I was missing, when after riding for over 35 years, I knew what I was missing, I broke down and bought a used sled and I'm back on the trails again.
What are you riding now?
Driving an 800cc Dragon.
Still a Polaris?
Still a Polaris man. Yeah, born Polaris man, always Polaris man, I guess.
I hear rumors of another Polaris in the fleet in the near future.
Yeah, well, our local dealer, I think he's pretty happy that I got back into the sport because it's triggered a spur of purchases. My wife's purchased one, and another one of my groomer drivers, believe I see his on trade, and he'll be riding a new one shortly as well.
Wow, that's good. Any words of wisdom for the new president?
Well, no, Krusty's doing a fine job. He's been around for quite a few years. Like I said in my message, my experiment partially succeeded and partially failed. The success side was we've got Dave at the helm running the Beast now. Social media is big on Dave's agenda and getting the message out there. And one of the things that I want to pass along to the Beast TV watchers or viewers is snowmobiling is a lot like all the other motorized sports that you see, motorcycling, boating, what have you. The difference between those and us is that your bike, you can just leave your laneway. You don't have to rely on anyone to get out there and put the roads down for you. You pay for that with your license fees and what have you. With the snowmobiling, it takes as much efforts for volunteers to put the trails down, as well as pay for the use of the system. So whenever you're watching these Beast TV episodes, the key to remember is we're getting good information out there about what's going on in the trails, but we're also encouraging people to come out and help us out with the trails wherever they can and if they've got the time.
Thanks.
That's my message, and Dave's doing a good job at trying to promote that.
Well, thanks for your time, and thank you very much on behalf of the members of the Beast Club for all the work you've done in the past, and hope that we continue to see you in the club in many years in the future.
Oh, I think you will. Thanks, Jim.
I'd like to thank Jim for everything he has done and for continuing to volunteer for the club. Speaking of volunteering, we are always looking for more people. Let's check in with Kelly to find out how you might be able to help out.
This week we are featuring the following volunteer position. The Health and Safety Coordinator is responsible for maintaining the current health and safety policy. They promote a safe workplace for volunteers and reporting concerns to the board along with any recommendations. To find out more about this or any other position, please call Julianne at 613-256-2973. And if you call in the next 30 minutes, we'll double your order. Operators are standing by.
That's all the time we have today for Beast TV. Don't forget about the meeting this week. Hopefully the snow cools down so we can slide over to Jim's. I'm your host, Kern. Till next time, keep your thumb on the throttle and the rubber side down.
Special thanks to the following volunteers who helped make this week's episode possible: